That clip right there absolutely sums up how my life has been feeling for the last few years. T3 got absolutely robbed there. He locked that. I think he locked that top one so perfectly just to get robbed, you know, by the old rusted spa. But anyway, make sure you go follow T3. He posts a bunch of cool clips. And anyway, kia ora, morena, and welcome to Bladed News. Now, just off the top, before we get into the news, I want to quickly mention that there's a poll that you should do that'll be linked as a Google form, top comment on this video or in the description. Doing some important research again on new skaters, but everyone can involve. But especially if you know someone who's just gone to skating the last couple years, link in this poll. It's just got 4 questions, multi-choice, just trying to work out some things, some important research. But anyway, to follow up the last Bladed News, I got a follow-up showing you the first-person POV of Sanjo breaking the world record, dropping into that building. It is insane. Look at this shit, man. That's absolutely insane. That's such a long way down, but he nailed it. He broke the world record back to back. And if you were there to watch it live, you probably would have missed it because that POV footage is probably the best footage of it, because every time he dropped in the live stream, they cut away like that every single time. Probably the part you want to see the most, they cut to the wire, which I get, it shows the whole building, but man, that was disappointing. I do want to give a massive congrats to Sanjo here for doing it, because it's a huge achievement. He's not young, he's an old dude, and he broke the world record for the biggest drop in. But I was wrong about predicting that he's dropping in from the top, because as you can see from that clip, he did not drop in from the top. He dropped in from the highest ramp they put on there, right? I can't be the only one that finds that kind of disappointing. Like, why have this whole ramp? Why build this whole ramp that goes all the way up to not drop in from the top? It's like so unsatisfying. Like, I can't tell you how disappointed I am. Now, I get that that much further is like absolutely insane. Like the amount of extra speed you get from this so much further than the world record. The original world record's way down here somewhere. But like, don't build the ramp to the top if you're not going to drop in from the top, right? It's not worth putting the Redbull banner there. I find it so unsatisfying. It's like when you get that clip when you go out skating and you don't quite hit the end of the rail, you know? That's all I can think about in that clip then. The fact that I just missed the end of the rail, the end of the ledge, like the clip is ruined. And that's what I think about this now. Now, so they built this ramp. No one's going to have a chance to do this again. It's gone. And that's disappointing. But anyway, and before we get to the new products, I got one more quick story for you, and that is a question that I got from the Rollerblading Facebook group, which is, has anyone's township or city banned adults from the skate park? Now, you think this might be a hypothetical, but the reason Mike is asking this here is because his city actually did this, or his township, with this new notice put up at his skate park saying it's designated children's play area. Adults allowed in this area only when accompanied a 12-year-old or younger child. Now, this is absolutely dire, because I think it really hits the insecurity that all bladers, all action sports people have, and that people that don't do action sports will never understand. Like, how do you defend against this? Like, the majority of like people who use the skate park the most efficiently are older than 12. They're excluding everyone who should be at the skate park, honestly. And the thought of having to try justify to someone who doesn't skate why you need to be able to go to a skate park as an adult, and how it's not the equivalent of going to a children's playground with a slide and swings without a kid. Like, that sounds like an argument that is going to be impossible to win. And there have been plenty of viral clips and stuff on YouTube of adults having to argue with old people why they should be allowed to be in the skate park, and that they're not designed for children or just children.
So you're saying we can't use a skateboard park even though skateboarding is an Olympic sport? And even though this skateboard park's been here since the 70s.
But I mostly want to hear you guys' thoughts about this. What would you do if adults got banned from your local skate park? Moving on to some better news, Zack Savage just joined the Faction Pro team, and he let us know that he deserved that spot by quickly releasing an edit for Faction here, with the highlight of it. It's a great edit. The highlight of it being, for me, this alley topsail we did here. It's the ender. And it is absolutely perfect on this long-ass rail. And it's worth noting that he did it first try. First try, got us into first try, did the alley topsail down that long ass rail that's not low, a high rail, first try. It's absolutely savage. Just massive congrats to him. I can't wait to see more. Make sure you check out that edit. Like everything, as always, will be linked in the description for you to check out after this show. Let's talk about new products. The first and probably the most exciting product of the day, we have them announcing a new brand they're creating called Them Footwear. Them Skates are going to be making shoes. This is the only teaser we have them so far, and who knows what the hell they're going to look like, but man, Rollerblader made shoes is a no-brainer. You think it wouldn't be because, like, you know, we have skates. Why do we need shoes? But everyone needs shoes, and the more you can support rollerblading through, like, things you have to have in life, the better. And I go back to the jug shoes back in the day, back in my day. And I absolutely love the jug shoes. I had these ones here, and I can't tell you how much I love these shoes. I got them pretty late. I was kind of hanging out to hope for the reveal of these shoes for Blade News, and there has been no update, and there's no date for release yet or any new teasers from them or them footwear. And if they post it the day I upload this video, I'm gonna be pissed. So let me know, and I'll let you know. Anyway, moving on, though, there's a ton of new Powerslide products to talk about. I'm gonna group them all together, but it's gonna be harder to talk about than usual because the USD Instagram account has disappeared within the last few hours of me starting to record. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I hope they get it back. Local Skates never got their account back, so they might not, which sucks. But anyway, USD gave a pro skate to a couple of really talented young bladers out there, and it's a USD glitch skate, the kids focus skate, and it's called the Viking on Skates glitch skate because of the account Viking on Skates, which features the skating of Thor and Astrid. Now, the glitch skates have came out some crazy styles focused on kids, but they put away this really nice tasteful colorway here with the white and the red. And yeah, it's a kids adjustable skate with a great setup for flat at a good price, and it's definitely a good choice if you're looking to get some skates for some kids out there, especially since it's a kind of a pro skate for two really good up and coming young bladers. The next new pro skate is Nicoly's Pro Aeon. A long time coming, well and truly overdue, but absolutely earned. She's got this beautiful colorway of an Aeon 60 with the kind of signature like baby blue color she has, but on another white skate here, and it's the Aeon Classic that she's been riding for ages. Now, this has got to be a real full circle moment for Nicoly. Here, she just recently posted today clips of her where she used to film herself as a kid talking about skates and not post it anywhere. And to think of how far her skating career as go to now is arguably one of the most famous rollerbladers in the world, specifically aggressive rollerbladers, and also one of the most productive pro skaters out there, non-stop putting out promos and absolutely killing it. This pro skate is well and truly deserved, and it looks great. And honestly, it's been so good to see her out there street skating and pushing herself more, and I'm actually super excited to see what more she's got in store for us. Huge congrats to her again. And yeah, I look forward to the next street hit, even though she's already put out quite a few today. I'll be linked in the description. Make sure you check them out. Quickly moving away from USD, the other Powerslide brand, Playlife, the newer one, just announced a pro skate for Tomo here. And Tom Moy said it best.
Amazing the difference a bit of colour makes to a skate.
Like, look at the difference between these two skates. Like, they don't even look like they're even slightly related. It's hard to believe that is the same skate, how much better the Tomo Pro one looks. And the Pro Edit Tomo made for this is a banger too. Definitely worth the watch with some heated tricks in it. And some great spot selection too. If he's the one behind this colorway, then I feel like Playlife and Powerslide really owe him. Because man, he makes the skate looks so much better. I'll be real. Not that it looked that bad, but it looks so much better than it did before. So props to him. Moving away from skates, Kaiser finally re-released their suspension frames that were out for like a day before getting recalled, like at the beginning of the year. When they had a major quality issue where someone broke them on day one. They've since fixed the flaws in the design, made them a bit beefier, and they've passed the quality tests according to Eugen in this video here.
So this are the old arms that you can see even the cracks which broke when I tested new samples and versions of it. So we've been going through a lot of other ones of those, always broke them. Then we tried some CNC ones, which are amazing and lasted really well. Ended up being a bit too expensive, would have driven the price up. And also about the CNC ones, it was just harder to assemble them. There was less tolerance or something in the metal. It was hard to put them in line, exactly, and it was hard to get the screws easy in. And this is the product we ended up with. It's like an updated version of these, better metal, better shape. You can even see them. It's smoother than this piece of shit here. And now it's lasting well, doesn't break. And with the updated one, it's easier to assemble them compared to these ones and compared to these ones. Maybe let's end it with a big bang. And then we're done. Let's see what the biggest is. Wow!
So if you didn't know, the design of this one is a little different to the others. It has arms kind of like the old school physics frames, except the arms kind of share a bolt, which should save you some weight and make them a little less complicated. But yeah, time will only tell if these ones survive. Some other skates you hear about though is coming from a brand that I have just still really don't understand, but it's definitely proven to be a key part of the rollerblading industry, and that is Lava Skates. So Lava Skates popped up in the last few years using a mold that another company that was using for a bit, and which kind of had weird vibes from the beginning for me, but they've proven their part. They're sticking with the industry and they're supporting the industry in a lot of really good ways, and they seem to offer a really decently priced skate that is a decent skate to skate. We're talking about them today because they did announce, it's kind of old news now, but they announced a pro skate here for Stefan, and this comes along with a $30 royalty per skate going to him, which is right on the standard these days. And even though it has that decent royalty in it, it's a super affordable skate. As you can see on the website here, it's not even $200 for a complete setup, not flat, but it's a complete setup. And on top of that, they've been investing in a lot of really good skaters. Like I see they've been investing in the French brothers who've been killing it. You can see them flexing the skates for Stefan. And apparently they're working on something new for them. So they're investing in good skaters, which is good to see. Now, sadly, we won't see a promo edit from Stefan because during the filming for the promo here, he sadly got injured trying this massive gap at the skate park here. So we had to hang out and wait for him to recover for the promo edit. But regardless, congrats him. We're getting the pro skates. And Lava Skates, I see you. I see the good work you're doing. I look forward to seeing more. And then, believe it or not, there's another new aggressive rollerblading company and skate mold out. Another one. We are so far past the pandemic at this point. There's probably rollerbladers who weren't around for the pandemic, and we're getting new pandemic style skates coming out. Now, this one was predicted by Uncle Ollie on Facebook here. Here's his follow-up showing that he got it right, but he predicted that this company Story would use a boot mold they did for a big wheel and make an aggressive skate, and they did it. They came out with the Story inline skate, and it is an unbelievably good bargain. Now, I don't know, this might be a New Zealand currency or something here, but apparently it's around 90 euros, which is like making it the cheapest aggressive skate on the market. And I mean, it looks basic, it looks cheap. Like, this definitely doesn't look like a great skate. Like, look at that groove, that looks pretty bad. But having a price point skate like this is absolutely insane. It's such an important part. Like, the cheaper you make it to try out skating, the easier it is for people to get into it. And yeah, Ricardo Lino tried them out. I haven't checked this video out yet, so we'll have to both watch it together after the show. But I don't know, this is a good thing. I still can't believe, is this the end? Is this going to be the last new skate company I'm going to talk about? I kind of hope so, man, because I feel like the market is a little bit too flooded right now, man. Like, there's just not enough room for this many companies. Who's going to suffer, you know? This has got to be the last one, right? And then I never thought I'd see the day, but Entente Goods has brought back all their frames, restocked, and now they're available in white, which is insane. So I've been skating the Derry frames for years now, and they're a great flat frame. But they also offer the Larry Fairy frames, which is the anti-rocker version, and the Axis frames, which is another flat version. And they're all available in black and white right now. Now, the reason this is crazy to me is that the white, they did originally launch in white, but they had issues with them. They were more brittle and a lot of them broke, so he stopped selling them. It seems he's found a way to fix the brittleness problem, and now you can rock a beautiful, clean white frame, which is good, and I thought I'd let you know that. Flying Eagle also announced what I think is their first collab frame. It's kind of like a pro frame for Luis DiPolo, and it clears to be one of those like Wizard inspired frames, which again is another super saturated market at this point. Wizard frames came up, and then a million alternatives came out for cheaper, but it's good. Another cool option there, and congrats to him for doing that. It's available in 2 sizes and should be another great option for doing some Wizard skating. And finally, to round up the show, I've got a couple edits that you should check out after this. The first one is a Sasha Sims video in Vermont here that was sent to me, and so this is a great little park edit filmed over the long weekend, where Sasha Sims talks a bit about how he skates and how he thinks about skating, and he says some pretty base shit like this.
What I was doing was I was just trying to copy other skaters, because if I thought I could skate like them, then that made me good. But it's kind of like being a fucking cover band. You know, you're not doing your own shit. Like, you might be talented, but that's not you. You didn't write those songs. So, like, write your own songs.
Sasha skates super cool. I really like the clips he does here. They're really unique and super inspiring. It's some of the like most interesting park skating I've seen in a while, and it's definitely worth a watch. The other one I want to plug quickly is from Yuto Goto. He has this video called Archive here. There's a little under the radar, and it's really, really good. It's the fact that it's called Archive makes you think it's like throwaway clips, but the clips are insanely good. They're probably some of my favorite clips I've seen from him to date. There's some really creative skating, and everything's done perfectly like it always does from Yuto. But anyway, as we watch these clips, I'm going to put some text over it, and that text is going to be my Blading News correspondence, which is Roy, Michael, Mikey, Xander, Sonic Sports, Matt, and Deb. Without them, I would not be able to do this, so thank you so much, guys, for the support. And if you want to help me continue to make the show, consider signing up for my Patreon, or liking and subscribing helps just as much. I also want to give a massive thank you to the rest of my patrons, because again, they're just like them. They help me make this show, and I cannot do this without their support. So a massive thank you to you guys. But anyway, that's it for the show today. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you go for a skate today. I'll see you at the park. See ya.